go. They're supposed to go up to Washington and tell Washington what the people of Missouri needs, right? Because that's what we send them for. Well, the Bible says that there's only going to be 144,000 going to be in heaven. That's their job. They are only representatives of us. And the reason why, if you think about it, and that's why I was thinking that you are not off by saying that you feel that there's more, that you can expand. Why is it not so? Because when they die, when a part of the 144,000 die, what happens to them? Their bodies die. This physical thing dies.
Yeah.
But their spirit, the one that God, it's not like a physical, because you become a living soul the minute you breathe, you're a living soul. Because animals have souls too. Animals are living souls too.
Yeah.
So when you, however, die, and you are part of that 144,000, God holds your memories, your experience, your things, whatever, I don't know. And I don't know how we do, because the Bible doesn't say how it's done, but they go to heaven, and they are part of the 144,000 being representatives for us. Okay? So the fact that there's more, absolutely there's more. Is it a physical place? No, it's not a physical place. Is it a realm? Most definitely.
Some people call it a dimension.
A dimension, most definitely. But it's definitely not a physical place where people say, oh, when I get to heaven, I am going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm going to play golf.
No, it's not.
That's
like
a physical thing.
Right. It takes gravity.
Right.
There's no gravity in.
Right, there's no gravity, no golf.
Come on, unless you're on Earth, there is no gravity. Exactly. I mean, or the sun,
Right.
Come on.
Well, some people say, oh man, I will be sitting and relaxing and drinking a pina colada or whatever.
That's your depiction of heaven.
Those are all physical things. Yeah. And that's why I love when I study the Bible, and it's the clarity, the 1 plus 1s of the Bible where it says, yes, life. That's why he's mad. I mean, everlasting life. What? No, he was a babe. He lost the opportunity of having everlasting life. He knows I'm going to die. He knows that. So he's still, so he's making as much mess as he can on earth, because he knows he's got a limited time, right? That's number one. God did not give him everlasting life. He's not immortal. Number two, if God said, okay, you know what, Satan, it's okay, the people that's bad, you can burn them in hell. Wouldn't God in essence then be saying, rewarding him, exactly.
Yeah.
It's too logical. It's the 1 plus 1, but it makes so much sense. Once somebody explains it to you, and you have to really sit down and think about it.
Right. And maybe he gets pleasure in knowing that people believe that they're going to suffer.
Oh yeah, he's misleading them.
And it's like, oh well, you're going to suffer forever, and that's the idea. And everyone said,
yes,
he gets pleasure to have them suffer now.
Yes. It's because a lot, and this is another thing that you can also think of is how he has misled people. Because when a baby dies, what does the preach normally say? What does they normally say? God needed that baby in heaven. To do what? Babysit? What can a baby do? Nothing. Nobody wants to babysit a baby in heaven. That's not their job. Heaven is a place of work. Everybody out there is working. And it sounds crazy because the angels are working, Jehovah is working, Jesus is working, the 144,000, they're working. Not physical labor, not, like dishing, but they've got things that they've got to set up for the people, for this realm that we are living on, for the future, to ensure that we will be able to have a secure future. They're working hard, because there's a lot of pitfalls, and Satan throws in a lot of curveballs. He does. He's not getting around it. So
big one's happening right now, the geological situations.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I mean, that's just, but I don't think that's that's where I got to pull it back a little bit and say, I don't feel it's a direct correlation to something such as, saying, like an entity such as Satan is causing these type of things as much as...
No, he's not the only one causing
right. And that's exactly. Yeah, exactly, and that's what it is. The misunderstanding or the lack of knowledge that we have,
Yes.
causes us to do these things that we do.
Crazy though.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't put it all on him. We
Exactly.
have to take responsibility. It's kind of like saying,
Right. I mean, we make our own decisions.
I messed up, but that's because you messed up, so I messed up.
Oh gosh, I hate that.
Do you see what I'm
I
saying?
hear people say that. It's like, are you serious?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I didn't make you mess up. You choosing to do it yourself.
It's like, okay, like if, for example, if you bought cake for you and then they eat it, oh, I messed up because you bought cake. Well, no, you have no willpower. You ate the cake. I'm choosing to eat the cake because I don't care. Like I have my,
Don't blame me for
I
that.
budgeted my calories enough to say, okay, I can have the cake.
Exactly.
You didn't budget your calories.
No, you ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know? And so that's why, you always have to ask yourself, okay, where is my thinking coming from? What's influencing my thinking? And am I on the right course? Because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. There's a lot of stuff. So the Bible, obviously, in a lot of ways, is inspired of God. Has to be because He has foretold before time what's going to happen. He guides us. It's really a book of guidance. Without it, we lost. Seriously lost. Without it, also,
That's really the thing, yeah.
we have no hope.
And that's the thing, like, I've read so many interpretations of the same thing. And I always understand something different than when somebody else reads it. Because most of the time people take things literally.
Yeah, it's not literal.
These are stories as analogies for the understanding of what they're saying. Like there was one part in there when they say, first it was, but it had something specifically. See,
You have to write it down.
I know. I need to figure out what exactly was said, but I can't remember what it was. But there was a specific correlation where there was basically 2 sentences where there should have been 12 paragraphs of information because of the way it's stated, and it has to do with consciousness and like openness and receptiveness. But there's another factor. I gotta find it again. But I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna show you. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you exactly what I understand, as opposed to what's in there, and what most understand. But I'm gonna find it. And I'm gonna show you because it's gonna be. It's because, like I said, when I go through the Bible, every verse almost now, I'm finding that there is a verse missing.
There's not everything is in there. Not everything. I'm telling you that.
And then when
not everything's in there.
yeah, and every time you tell me that in Revelations, there are scrolls that haven't been unraveled.
Yeah.
That is a blatant sign for me to know that I am on the right path. To know that there's more.
And not only that, in the Bible it says in the last days, young men will see visions, and old men will dream dreams.
And that's what's happening.
And I'm not an old man, so I'm probably not going to dream, and I'm not a man, so I'm probably not going to see visions.
But I'm not going to
Most
lie.
people it
It does.
There have
It
been
does.
things
I
that have
know.
been going on.
But I don't think I'm going to be part. I'm like, I'm too down for that stuff. So I just try. The one thing is you have to have.
I wouldn't want to be like in charge.
There's a certain clip.
He will guide you in the way you should go. Now, if he wasn't a God that way, if he was just a figment of our imagination, right? Why is it working? Do you see what I'm saying? Why is this one thing working when everything else is failing? Especially in this time of the end. Why is this? He tells of if it's 8 million people and you didn't worship me the way I wanted you to worship me. I gave you exactly in the book, in the Bible, what to do. I gave you 100% information of what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And which way to go.
And to me, money's the problem.
It's part of the problem.
Yeah, money's part of the problem.
It's part of the problem because
Yeah.
it wasn't.
And of course, then there's politics.
No.
Oh, politics. Jeez.
So.
I think in the connection with politics,
Like,
that's
I wanna-
got to do with man's ego.
Yeah, and that's what it is. That's what it is. Ego has to do with money. It has to do with politics.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think women should rule the world.
They would be
Politics
Or
is
we
funny.
should be the leaders. Or
No, there's a hierarchy. You know, that's the only thing that really rubs me. But, you know, it's not only men that's going to be part of the rulers. Now, part of the 144,000 is also like,
I just think we're more level-headed.
we are.
We are violent.
Okay, and this is another thing also that people don't, because we are living in this century as women, we don't understand certain dynamics. For instance, long before men respected women, Jesus showed them how to do it because they sure didn't respect women. Even Abraham, this is long before Jesus. One of the angels told Abraham, Jehovah said, you have to listen to your wife. Literally. Listen to your wife. She's got something to say. Respect her. If God did not respect us, He would not have done that.
You can't, and like exactly, and you males don't understand what females go through. Same thing with
Marco understands.
most females don't know what males
Men
go
go
through.
through. No, because we're not made
We're not the same. Exactly.
We're not the same.
They're, and that it has to do with duality, with gender.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the
Right.
7 hermetic principles. You know what I mean? That's very important information right there.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
So
And I wouldn't want to be a man.
yeah,
Just
trust me,
saying.
I couldn't do a woman. I couldn't be a woman.
I couldn't. Ooh,
I
you
feel
guys
like
have too
in the
much
past,
responsibility.
maybe a long time ago, or maybe
Oh,
sometime
a
in the
long time
future.
ago, you wouldn't want to be a
I
woman.
wouldn't want. Yeah, I wouldn't even want to.
Because, back
like-
then, it was horrible back then because, first of all, they weren't originally designed to have more than one wife, but Jehovah said, okay, fine, you know what, I'm just going to allow it because you guys are stubborn and you don't want to listen. Even says that in the Bible. They were just stubborn and won't listen, so he had to break with what he originally said. And that's the thing. It's not like all the time. He's not just like,
I don't know the whole more than one wife thing. I don't get it.
neither do I,
Is it
but
because they
I don't.
wanted more
I don't believe
children?
that was.
Yeah.
That
too.
Or
that
some, like, they
that
tried
right there wasn't
No.
original.
No, it wasn't.
That was changed. It was to that.
Yeah,
It was
of
changed
course.
to that. Like I said, like information like that is part of the missing information.
Yeah,
There's
yeah. Actually, it's not missing. It's actually in the Bible.
well,
It's just
what I
a
mean
hunt.
is
You just have to
I
hunt.
understand, but what I mean by that is it's misinformation.
Yes.
It's not missing. It's misinformation.
Oh, missing information. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I misunderstood it.
I said it wrong.
And I'm just 100% monogamy. Like I am like all about monogamy.
But well, that was his original plan. Because when he brought Eve to Adam, it wasn't more than one wife. It was one woman that he brought to him.
But see, that goes back to the duality thing. Male, female.
I think it's weird that like nowadays some people have more than one partner and it's just
Yeah.
like it just
Yeah.
gives me awful.
Yeah.
I try to be accepting of it and like well
Because the thing is, the reason why we accept it more is because we don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to
yeah, first I'm like but then like think about it more and I'm like no.
it's not right.
I mean because at first my stance was okay well it's right for you
Do your thing.
whatever and this I mean monogamy is right for me polyamory is right for you whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then in thinking about it, it's just like people who are polyamorous, they aren't happy, 100% happy with one person
No.
because they take a bunch of people and take bits and pieces of that person that they love or like, and maybe there's just an uneven dynamic, and it's not fair,
No, it's not.
and also kind of selfish.
Yeah.
And someone always gets hurt.
Exactly.
Someone or everyone always gets hurt. And sometimes
Not
children get
necessarily
involved.
always.
Yeah.
You have kids from different dads, like well,
From the
you're
same
all-
dad, it's just all a bunch of wives.
Yeah, like this one woman, like she had a husband, then she took on a lover, and she had kids with her lover, and then she would go off on dates with her lover, and her husband would take care of the kids. That's like messed up.
Or
They
like
all
the
came from
Sister
those
Wives
families.
one. Did you watch the Sister Wives
I
one?
think I did a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
so
that's-
crazy. And they act like all godly and stuff.
Yeah, but their dynamics are also, they have a lot of strife amongst each other.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they
I
showed
would
it
be
on
like
there.
so disturbed.
It is,
You know,
because
that my
Monday
man
night
is with
live,
someone else. Like,
well, he's coming to me on Monday and I only have a certain amount of time. How is that even fair to her? I don't have her full attention.
oh, it's so so awful.
You know, or, I don't have useful attention.
I think he had a big ego.
Yeah, he does.
He also wanted to create people, other kids in his image. I think he sees himself as like a god or something. Even though he felt godly, I just feel like that's what it is. He wanted to
Yeah, that's to do with
create a
ego.
bunch of little people who look like him.
Once
The
you
power
get rid
of
of the
having like
ego.
what, 4 wives?
Yeah.
Does he have 4 wives? They always take on a younger one. It's just so awful.
Yeah. And you can see that the kids also have their own struggles. I mean, they show it on here. Yes, they are a little close, but they still have struggles, because they're from different mothers. And it's an ego thing. We are. That's one of the reasons. Talking about ego. That's one of the reasons why Jesus said, unless you become like a little child. Little kids hardly have egos.
Little kids don't have egos.
They just want to play. They just want to have fun.
They want joy,
They want
love, happiness.
Exactly. And that's what he said.
They won't even eat. They don't eat.
I'm kind of sad that I was in an environment as a child where I was depressed and unhappy and didn't have, I was very sad. So I didn't have any of that. And I didn't have, good support. I didn't have, kids who understood me. And my parents, worked all the time. Both of them worked. So, I just did not. So whenever we have, I hope I can, I don't know, I just want them to know we're present.
Yeah.
It was just, I had the worst
But
childhood.
then Granny's going to be there too, and so Granny's going to be taking care of,
Yeah.
helping out to
Yes.
Granny. So.
My grandma did take care of us a lot. It's just as a kid, I just wanted to be over, so bad. I pray every day for my soulmate, every single day. Every single day, I would say, oh God, and I would, it's so funny because we live so close by, but I would just meditate, I guess, without knowing I was meditating. We would say, I love you so much. And I just dear God, send my love to them and give them lots of love and make me feel love.
Yeah, that's so
sending
cute.
love to Marco.
Aww,
Yeah, just
that's
just
so
send
cute.
him love.
Bible, I'm sorry, I didn't look.
Let's see here. Which one's this one? I don't even know which one you had.
Let me see. It's this one. It's Matthew chapter 5, verse 3. So, Matthew.
What book did you say?
Matthew.
Or no, I mean which version?
That's the study of. That's the
Sorry,
study
reading.
version of.
Okay. Oh, study Bible. Okay.
The study Bible, yeah.
Actually, India wouldn't even understand this.
So these are the happy ones.
You've
I
never
love
known life
these
without a
ones.
smartphone, have you?
Marco, you will love this ones too.
Marco, look at this. Life without a smartphone. She's reading a Pantene.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, this is so true. Let's just be real. This is really true.
That's so true. We used to read the Pantene labels, yeah.
Yeah, I would read anything after you in the
Anything in the
bathroom.
toilet.
I'd be like, oh, what's this? Okay, I used to have a no tears shampoo. I just read it. Read all the the herbal essences. It'd have funny sayings on there, so I just read it. I didn't have a smartphone until college.
Now we all sit in the toilet with smartphones. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I love the happy ones. Happy are those conscious of the spiritual meaning, since the kingdom of the heavens belong to them. Happy are those who mourn, since they will be comforted. Happy are the mild-tempered, since they will inherit the earth. Happy are those hungering and thirsting for righteousness, since they will be filled. Happy are the merciful, since they will be shown mercy. Happy are the pure in heart, since they will see God. Happy are the peacemakers, since they will be called sons of God. Happy are those who have been persecuted for righteousness' sake, since the kingdom of the heavens belongs to them. These are the happy ones.
I think it was in Job, actually. But I remembered something else, but...
Oh, my grandfather. That's what I call him, my grandfather.
Yeah.
You are the salt of the earth. This is a really good one.
So here's the thing. So here it is right here. For instance, this is a good example right here. So
Which one?
And that's 13. Verse 13 says, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its strength, how will the saltiness be restored? It is no longer usable for anything except for be thrown outside to be trampled on by men." So here it says, "You are the light of the world. A city cannot be hid when located on a mountain." So that is where my meditations go, because we can't we just got to be connected to nature.
Okay.
No, we
When
have
you
to
are the
be-
light of the world, what does that mean?
So to me it has to do, I mean, that's the thing, it has to
Press on the S that you see there. Because remember, everything is
you see here.
under 14. There's an S, I think. Do you see it? But next to world.
No, there's a U.
Mine says S.
Yeah, STU.
You are the light of the world.
It might be STU. I think it might have a couple extra notations.
Oh,
in
you
there.
do have a U, yeah. Oh, that's kind of weird. But it's the same
Oh,
structure.
did you download your 8 update?
Yeah.
Because I
Oh, maybe I didn't do it.
Because that's what it
update.
is. You just downloaded my update. So.
Okay, let me double check my update.
Let's see. That was we're in Matthew 5. Okay, here it is. Yeah. See, this is cool. I like this because it cross references versus talking about the same thing.
Well, Jesus said, "I am the light of the world." So if you are the light of the world and you are representing Jesus, he's like, so then you become the light of the world, because in essence you're then representing God, right?
Exactly.
So things show. Your demeanor shows, the way you speak shows, your life, your thinking shows. It's movement, not stagnant.
And there you go. And there is that's your physical translation of what you're understanding. And that's what it is. And you're right. You're absolutely right. And and it says here, John 12:36, while you have the light, exercise faith in the light, so that you may become sons of light.
Right.
Okay. That again has to do with that righteous, that good feeling, that love put out. That you do.
It's not stagnant. It's not just
just constantly
not just about me.
giving, right?
Yeah, it's not just about me. It's about, because like it said, and then it goes back to that, it takes you right back to the other one. You can't hide a light under a basket, because it's going to shine through the little holes. Yeah. Because even if you don't do very much, if you meditate and your whole persona is about love, you exude love. Yeah. So when the next person comes, they're like, "Hey, that Marcus, there's something about him." Because people can feel it.
Exactly.
They can feel it. They can also see it, not maybe with a physical eye, but they can see your demeanor.
Over time, the demeanor,
the
gestures maybe. Again, we live in a world that's way more than just the physical reality, that we stick around. It literally goes by maybe the positioning of the physical that you're in.
Right.
Might affect, and then that's where it comes down to. It's not the fact that these exist on the table, but maybe the way they exist on the table. It's the way you present yourself.
Right.
Not the fact that you are presenting anything.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. You can, for instance, if you meet, have you ever met a person that's a Christian, and they are very, you can tell there's something different about them. They are there's just something about them, wholesome or whatever. And you say, I don't really know. There's just something about this person that's different. Have you ever met someone like that? That's spiritual or...
There's only a few people I've met like that.
Very, very seldom. I've met a whole bunch of them.
But they're spiritual, but also very wholesome kind.
Yeah. Yeah.
My friend Alma works very kind. I don't think she's religious though. She's very, very like.
That's the thing.
She's one of those people who's like super, like so kind and like to everyone. And she's just always a big ball of light. She gave me a really good tip. She said that when she was a little girl, she heard like a motivational thing when she was a little girl, and it said to smile at yourself in the mirror every day. And where I've been trying to remember to do it, and whenever I do it, I just feel so much better.
Do you know what I do? I don't smile at myself because it's not about me. I put what's important more. It's more than about me. Life is more than about me. I'm just part of the. I'm like a grain of sand in the stream of time. You know what I'm saying? So the Creator is really what it's all about. So when in the morning, the first thing I try to do is if I read my daily scripture, I ask myself, what is it you're trying to tell me? What are you trying to teach me through this?
Boom! And that's going back to your consciousness, like
Exactly.
being receptive to understanding.
You have to be receptive. Exactly.
And that's exactly what I say every day, is that you have to just
I just
clear
liked it because
and
like I
allow.
don't like listening to motivational stuff anymore, but like it's just like I'm like really my self-image is really bad, and so for me to try to smile at myself is a hard thing, and so I'm just trying to get self-love, and that's why I'm like trying it out.
And this is the thing that you have to always remember. And this helps me a great deal because remember, me and you. I am loved by God. I am loved by the most important personage in the universe. Me. He cares about me. Because he says, if I know that a bird falls from the sky, why do you think I don't notice what's going on with you? He really says that. If I notice a bird falling from the sky, how much more do I care about you? That's pretty profound. For someone that's that mighty, to know that I am having a tough day. And there's sometimes when I can't even say what's bothering me, I just say, please help me because I'm having a tough time. He knows the rest. He knows what's bothering me because he knows my makeup. You know. So that's why I said I put him to talk with me, because by putting him first, it changes me.
You accept the love of God.
Exactly.
Then you will feel
the love of
the
God.
love of God. And then you will even more so feel your own love for yourself.
Exactly.
Like you can't be
it
blind.
out from there.
You can't block yourself off and then accept somebody else.
Exactly.
Don't worry about yourself. You know what I mean? Like that's just yes.
It really is. I mean, it's like putting him first. Because the thing is, we put a whole bunch of other stuff first. We put our money first, we put our jobs first, we put our children first, we put our husbands first, we put everything else first. And we put him last. It kind of reminds me of that one, I'm sure you'll know this, when we go to a seminar, and I think you might have been to the seminar when they tell you the big rocks and the small rocks and pebbles. So if you have big rocks, and you have small rocks and you have pebbles, or sand or something like that, you have to put your big rocks in first. And one of the biggest rocks is always Jehovah first. Put Jehovah in first, then you can fit everything else into your life. And you fit in so much more, by the way. It's an automatic thing. But by putting Jehovah first in everything in my life, it makes all the difference. You are more peaceable. You're more loving to yourself because you know then how he feels about you. There's a whole section in the Bible where he talks about how he feels about you. It goes on and on. And then he tells you how to treat others. He also tells you don't judge others. You know, so a manual that is from beginning to end, guidance and manual about life and money. Then what, you ask yourself what else do you need? Because what kind of God gives you so much information on how you can work this thing, make it work. And everybody else now, for instance, like if you find a motivational speaker, he literally basically in a roundabout